Yo, what's up, guys? So, it's been a while since I've actually done a reaction towards Eminem. Yeah, but that being said, I kind of heard rumblings about, like, something about to come out besides the Stan movie, which, I have not seen, obviously. It's not my, I shouldn't say obviously. I would like to watch it. Hopefully it releases digitally because I do want to watch it. But hearing the fact that he put a song out and everyone's saying he's dissing everybody, uh, we're here for it. And dude, like, I will say this, like, the one thing that stays true, like, when listening to Eminem, from back, when his demo came out back in high school, like I've been rocking with him since then. Um, but yeah, I can't wait. So, I hope this is like vintage Eminem, but I don't know. Like, I don't hate the new Eminem stuff. People ebb and flow, but like, you could call me a stan, whatever, whatever. But regardless, we're here to hear new Eminem, so let's get it. Not gonna lie, I'm a thrasher, like play thrash music, and I love that line with the moshing because thrashers are like thrash metal. If you don't know, like bands like Metallica, Slayer, Anthrax, Megadeth, you know, they go hard in mosh pits. Um, and especially the Slayer mosh pits. I can attest to that. Um, but like, dude, Family Values tour, there were moshing, and also the doubles on there where his song Mosh, like that was a very controversial song when that first came out. I liked it, but let's get back to it. Walk the carpet. Gotta go back. That shit was hard. This is hidden notes from me. Those that don't know, um, Eminem could fucking rip on this. I don't give a shit. Uh, I went from living in the city, growing up on Bank Street, New London, nowhere compared to Detroit at all. But there's crazy shit happening there, like fucking syringes on there, ladies of the night, all to say, on the corners, like up into the AM. Remember that? Getting yelled at saying, don't step on the curb because of syringes, which later I'd find out that was my dad's. But that's another story. He's failed football star. Turned to that and, took his aggression out on me, blamed everything. Me, his failures, because I was born the day that he tore his knee up, that he wouldn't be able to go and be drafted. So I was blamed for that. So maybe that's why I gravitated towards artists like and listen to heavy metal. But what I'm saying is, like, went from that, like he was getting paid well. Later down the line, uh, moved to suburbs. I went from Connecticut, New York, back to Connecticut. Went to suburbs, lived in a trailer park. Crazy shit that would go on. You fucking loved it if you fucking heard it. No lie, I was in a trailer park called Green Acres. Um, Mom, that's a whole nother story. What she did, she tried to claim me on insurance and been going around saying I'm dead. So maybe that's another reason why I gravitated towards M, because he's a voice I didn't have as a young kid. Like I grew up listening to Pac, Cube, Rakim, and so many others. But Eminem came in when I was in my teenage years and just started hitting. Uh, Especially after it was a couple of years after Pac, passed, and Biggie. Rest in peace. To both of them. But he made me want to take that dyslexia, uh, start writing with pen. And obviously, I never put any of my raps out. I always thought it was trash. But this is part of why I gravitate towards him so much. I know it was straight from the pad, but it's just facts. And yeah, you guys can call me Stan, a typical fucking M fan, whatever. But at the end of the day, artists like him come along and they pull people back up. And I'm internally grateful to him for that. It wasn't like I was a fair weather fan of hip hop. I've always been there since when I heard Ice Cube pop out an NWA video back in New London. When I saw that in MTV, I didn't know what he was saying at the time, but I just fucking love that. The way he carried himself, like, that made me a hip hop fan. And, still to this day, I never wavered, even when people said back in the day, like, where I was growing up, rap is crap. I went through all that shit. Fucking, that's trash. Like, seriously, you're gonna say that because it's the in thing, because you're listening in sync? Get the fuck out of here. Like, you could like NSYNC, whatever, but like, why are you gonna try something because you don't understand it? I'm not gonna ponder that because it's perplexing why you would try something you don't understand. But then, at the end of the day, their opinions rust into dust and they'll be gone with the wind. Like, and I'm gonna be still here listening to fucking hip hop and metal. Hip hop's in my heart. Fucking Redman. Breeze on his bars too. But like straight up, like, I don't know, it's something about him, and he pulls me into a way of thinking like, no, you can be that artist. You can be that guy. Fuck the naysayers. Fucking do it. Make yourself proud. Fuck them. That's why I gravitate towards them. Well, let's get back to it. The line given to Dre because he's still thankful for Dre. Like, Dre has been day one. They helped each other. Like Brief said, don't do that, Dre. He's like, no, we're gonna. And Eminem's been a diehard, as we all know, true to his words. This is another thing I respect about the dude. Like, he backs up everything he says. He's not afraid to say what's on his mind. He literally went from he was rapping like crazy, then he lost that and relearned the fucking ability to rap again. Let's not forget about that. That's a fucking genius right there. Not just like where people throw around talent and just say, oh, that person's talented. Yes, he's talented, but he had to work at that. That's what people forget when you say overnight cessation, talent. Like, he put in the fucking years of blood, sweat, and tears. And these new fans, like, hopefully they're realizing that, like, this guy put himself through hell and back after going through hell and back. Like, and he's always given back. It's another reason why. Why not put something like this and say, fuck that? I don't fucking care. Everyone's trying to construe every single word. You're not listening. Your misinterpretation of it. And it's ironic. I'm doing a reaction to Eminem. This is my opinion, and if he hates it, he'll probably make a diss track about me. But honestly, hopefully he understands. he's probably never gonna fucking watch this, but fuck, never know. Like, so again, like, mad respect to this dude. Like, because growing up, he could have grew up on an upscale community, and what would have been different, like how he would have been probably perceived there. It would have been crazy, like, but like hard times create great men. You know, it sucks. You had to go through all that shit. It sucks. I know what fucking hard times is too. Like, I had to go through hard shit, and I'm not comparing. We have two different lives, and I don't want people to think that like the shit I went through. Shit, as a kid, my father used to beat me senseless, and I'd be going to the hospital like almost like a weekly basis. And I'm pulled back the curtain, but after the shit that went down and people saying family members saying I'm dead, to my father that want to reach out before his death to reconcile whatever, like, I realized the true people that were by my side, very few, but the music was always by my side. And some people might not understand it. I imagine a lot of you do understand it. Music has always been by my side, so I'm gonna ride or die with it. Like, I fucking love it because it brings me up. It makes me realize and teaches me lessons, like, by making me realize I'm worthy of something. I'm worthy of greatness, and I can break through that barrier and be great myself. Like, maybe it's just me realizing I'm gonna turn 41 tomorrow. But yeah, like it's been on my mind. Beverly Hills Cop 2. God damn, that was glorious. Like, why shouldn't he do something like this? Like, not that he needs fucking permission at all. Like this, dude. I love when Eminem drops a new track. I know I don't get the views like No Shack Life or Big Queso, but shout out to them. Definitely Life Shack. Like, he kind of made me want to do reactions after like Kendrick. Because I saw one video and then I did Not Like Us reaction, and it brought in so many amazing people like to the channel talk about music. And back in the day, people were friends and like put a tape in. Yeah, I'm that old. And start like listening to it and be like, oh shit, did you hear this, did you hear that? I know I wasn't dissecting as much like Queso and fucking Noah Shack and so many others. Like, they break down a lot better than I do, but this is just my perspective on it. Uh, as a metal guitarist and just hip hop head, and just like someone that just really enjoys fucking lyrics and like the spirit of hip hop. I I just fucking love it. So if you want me see you want me to react to more, let me know in the comments. Any particular artist, let me know, because it's opening my mind to other artists that I've never heard of, and I really want to talk to a lot of people around the world and interact and get your takes on it. Like, it's just really cool because it reminds me back then when sitting in a El Camino, listening to tapes. Man, I love it. I miss those days, but I kind of got it with this. I really enjoy it. But let me know your guys' take on it. I know I talked a lot about different stuff and what it invoked for me. This is my journey through music, and this is my first time hearing Stands. But you know, the soundtrack, one of the songs from Stands. Sorry, I misspoke. But everybody's, yeah, this goes. This is real nice. I really dig it. But with that being said, hope you all have a great day. Take care. Peace.